so doomed. I don't remember how to play. Oh, yeah. This shit. Just, okay, I'm sorry. Wait, hold up. Taking a picture of this. Oh, shoot. Oh, wait. Oh, I can't do it. Wait. Wait. Oh, you see my mouse. Wait. Cursor. Wait. I just, I'm so tired. But wait, hold up. How do I? I just wanted to share the image of nipple. Okay. So stupid. I'm so dumb. Oh my god. This is half tired Wendy. Trying to I want to share nipple. I'm gonna put that there for a second. Let's see, how do I share images? How do I Oh perfect. Wait. Nip. I don't know why would I that nipple. I don't know. I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. Okay. Okay. Now we can keep going. I know Little Nightmare is like really hungry, and then there's my oops, my dumbass. It's like there's no time to be thinking of nipple. It was actually good that I don't know if it was a cool little detail, but like I thought she was like putting her hand to the wall because she was close to the wall. Like if she was like walking here and like lifting her hand up, that would be so weird. This is so messed up. This is messed up. Oh, see, I don't eat them. Like I don't understand. I guess I just have to go this way. Oh yeah, she doesn't turn on her light. I never understand this part. This was like, this was always a weird thing for me. Oh wait, I had to grab it. Sorry, I forgot. Like, I forgot she doesn't like just automatically grab it. He's like deflated. I'm looking around. Oh, there's a door there. This is what I'm doing with my free will. Eh. I want to look back. I want to see if I can find anything. Yep. They know what they were doing. They know for sure that they were doing. So I'm going back here because I wanted to see if we could see anything. Yeah, I woke up for this too. We're in this journey together. So we kind of need to be. Wait, where am I? Here. You can watch her be a little emo here. I'll be back really quickly. Okay, I'm back. Let's go look around. Wait. Oh, we have to climb this. Do do do. How was your sleep? Oh, there's like a. What is that? Fish? Looks like a fish that's in there. Where are we? Or that could be dirty rags. It just looks like a fish. Oh yeah, I saw this. I'm like not conscious enough to know that I'm gonna be able to fight this enemy if I have to. Oh, you know what's another good point that I'm really happy about? We never fought the chef. Maybe we don't have to fight this person at all. Because like the long-handed guy or the long-arm guy, we never had to. Huh. Little fox among hungry wolves. Is that what you're really gonna call me, a fox? I guess so. Compared to them, I'm like not like that vicious. Hey, maybe she won't be that bad. She looks similar to like those statues we were destroying. Wait, I can barely see that. Is there even a face here? Hey, you can actually see photos. I wonder if that was her before. You can kind of see it. I can't really show you. It's really hard. But like, if you look up there, beside the big photo, there's a smaller circular photo right beside it. And if you can't really make it out, but there are like there is a face. It just looks, and I'm just saying that because it looks like there's no face on that one, on the square picture, but the smaller one does have a face. Hey, and then when you kind of think about it, well, these are mannequins, so they don't need faces. Are we fighting someone that's faceless? Oh, that scared me. Oh my god, it was a shadow. Because I'm trying to figure out what is her freaky, uh, what's the word called? What's her freaky trait? Because the long arms guy, maybe this is the long arms guy. Actually, the little picture there. I'm trying to think because everybody has some sort of defect, I believe, in this place. Right, long. The first guy had like his long arms and really short body. Chefs, I think it was their. I thought it was their faces because they didn't. They had a mask, I believe. Maybe it's not a physical trait, but yeah. What the fuck? No. I. I'm too tired for this. I'm gonna play Katamari. Look at this. I feel like I'm gonna die if I stand right there. If there's a chase happening, I'm just gonna turn it off. Like I'm going to be physically tired. No, like I slept for like 3 hours, so I don't mind walking around and doing some chill stuff. But if I'm being chased, it's like hell no. I just realized now playing a horror game while being half tired just increases my level of anxiety. Game is beautiful though. There's a low humming by the way, so if you hear a low humming, it's in. Ooh, can you grab this? Okay, so maybe it's not just me. I'm trying to figure this out. See, there's some pictures where it looks like you see pictures of her. Who's this person then? I can't really, I can't unclose it. Anyways, something that just, I don't know why. Maybe because my half tired self, like, I saw that mountain and thinking of Nipo. Here, this little picture, it's making me think of, well, I can't really say it, but it's like a character from a series I've read. Like, the series has been out for a really long time, so, like, people might say, like, you're not really spoiling, but it's not at the beginning. It's not, like, this typical information I'm thinking about. It's not something that you know, like, right away, the series, so I won't share it. I feel like we're getting closer to the person. Do you keep going? Can I play Katamari instead? Oh my god. See, I don't know how people do this. How do people... I think I need to do this, like, in other games right now. Like, how do you guys go and... You can't tell right now, but I'm, like, shaking my head in, like, disaster right now. Maybe that's just me, though. Probably just me, because it's, like, my anxiety is going up tenfold, probably. It's, like, half tired and scared. my volume on it. Wait, really? We can't just wait for her? I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. We're gonna just walk straight through. I'm gonna die because I'm gonna walk so slow. Maybe she won't see us. Uh. Wait, she has a face. Or is that me? This one looks like me. That's okay. I don't mind playing. I'm changing my key. Wait, where's the key? No, seriously, where's the key? Yo, this is the most intense shit ever. No, seriously, where's the fucking key? Is it under her pillow? Where do you put things in your bedroom? Guys, where do you secretly put things? Under your pillow? Under your bed? Where else? Oh, shit. I'm gonna close this. I'm waiting for this motherfudger. What am I going to do? Seriously. I don't know why, like, okay, I'm kind of upset by this. Because why didn't we just wait? I guess we'd be hungry and just kill ourselves. Hey, she's gone. She's probably gonna surprise attack us. Well, I can't really run faster, can I? Oh, I can. Oh my god, I'm holding my breath. Am I being chased? Oh my god. I'm just gonna hide for a second. Holy fudge, I was holding my breath. Did you tell she's wearing a face? Like, did she have a face? I was just trying to look at her face, but I was just holding my breath and like. Let's go back. Nah, nah. But yeah, I was just saying that's just like observational fact. I'm kind of scared. Do we want to proc this? Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna put the music down. If I die, I die. Actually, I'm kind of scared. I'm not going back. I need to do this with like happy Hello Kitty music. Sound is so effective. Like, kind of helps ease the worry. Also, like, I feel like if a sudden jarring thing happens, I feel like you could get doubly scared by it. But like, when there's no jump scare, I think the like sound will definitely ease you if it's like a cheerier song versus like very atmospheric music. Sorry, I wanted to look around, but then I chickened out. Yeah, let me know. I hope you don't get chased because I just want to look around. I hate getting chased when I'm being like when I just want to explore. I think that's why I never like horror games because it's always about being unprepared. It's supposed to take you out of, supposed to surprise you. Oh, I can't really see. Oh, I thought that was a person coming to me. Oh my god, I cannot. Wait, hold up. I actually got surprised. I actually got really scared. I thought this was the person. Hold up. Taking a moment. I'm so doomed. Oh my god. I'm gonna die at the age of. I was gonna say 20, but I'm like 30, so that doesn't make sense. I'm gonna die at the age of 50 years because my heart legit just can't take it. If I keep streaming at that age, I will tell you, I'm probably gonna die from a heart attack. I know that's kind of dark and somber, but I'm saying that because this really just scares me. Okay, at least the game's saved. I saw the check mark, but I'm not really sure how reliable that is. I'm looking at that because I want to know where and like say I load back out of the game, like I load out of the game. Where will my character? Where will I be? Uh, when I load back my file. Will I be here? Or will I be at a different checkpoint? Because I'm not quite sure. I feel like there's... Wait, how am I going to go up? Where do I go? Anyways, I hope you're doing well, Omega. It is pretty early for you. What time is it? 6? Yeah, see, this is why I thought, like, this was this character's feature that makes her deformed is her face. A lot of the characters that we've seen had deformed faces, but I didn't really think that would be like that theme. Because long arm guy, he's blind. He can't see anything. I don't think he gives a shit about his face. But his body's very deformed. The chefs, I feel like they're wearing a mask, but that is their face. Like when you see their baby photos, that's what they are. I'm trying to figure out where to go. Do we hold this? Wait, let me get up this. Oh, shoot. Sorry. I should be holding that. I'm holding it, but... Nope. I'm doing a practice test for FAA exam. My game did save, so if I die, I die. Okay. Okay, I didn't know this was a fucking boss fight. Okay, I did not know looking at her face will physically hurt her. I feel kind of bad. Huh? Oh, that wasn't fair. Wait a minute. Wait, why are you doing it so early? It's a practice exam. Is it a written test or a practical exam? Wait, how am I supposed to do that? That wasn't even fair. They came right behind me. No, like they came like so quickly. Huh? No, it's on my laptop. I take it whenever. Oh, okay. How long do you have to do it? Wait a minute. Why are you doing it so early in the morning? I'm impressed. But also, why? Are you a morning exam person? What am I supposed to do in this situation? 2 hours. Oh, is it because I wasn't in the light? I'm trying to guess. I didn't want to go into the light because I believe when I went to the third circle in the light, I died. But I think I have to be... I don't know how it works. And because I woke up for some Asian Canadian. Ah, that dumb Asian Canadian. Wait, what's the pattern here? Okay, let's try now. Okay, now we're just going to try as intended. Because I thought I was, like, being in the light with it. But I'm not sure. Okay, let's go here and we'll see what happens. Third circle, we're gonna go in from the left, but pointing the mirror to the right. Maybe by instantly being... Okay. is this Fatal Frame? This is actually Fatal Frame logic, isn't it? Not exactly yet because you know we're not using the shutter. Okay, I'm gonna stand in the middle. Oh, here it is. Okay. Okay, so this one's a little bit like... Okay, grab this, hurry. We're like, bitch, we can fight. Dang it. Okay, that one was poo-poo. I don't know why I'm getting hungry. Stress makes me hungry, but now I gotta make something light for myself. I had McDonald's really late because like the reason why we were late in the first place, or I was staying up so late. I didn't realize it was going to be like 2. I was pretty much out. For a local festival. And came back home at 11. 11? No, I was going home at 11. Got home at 12 because buses take forever here. And then I had to wait for something to be on at 1 o'clock. Okay, she's gonna come from like somewhere, but I feel like that kind of really sucked that I died there though. Like, okay, go. I can't walk backwards, by the way. So like, I can't walk backwards with the lantern or the mirror. I hope the game saves. She have a twin sister. She must like. I hope it saves. Are we gonna eat her? Yo, what? Why am I hungry now? Yo, eat her. Actually, I kind of feel bad. I actually feel bad for her because honestly, wait, am I absorbing this place? Sorry, wait. Putting my webcam on this. What is going on? I have no idea. Where am I? I'm putting my volume. I'm putting my camera on because I should have honestly reduced volume, but. Oh, there's a wall there. Wait, I'll put the volume down a bit too. Wait, I was actually. Wait, what? What? Yeah, get your revenge on these people. Hurry. Oh, I can't jump. Oh, someone should have told me I was really close to the ending. Really? I didn't know I was near the ending. A storm is coming. The coat should come in useful. What? How's that an achievement? I don't even know what that means. Like, if that's an achievement for like, oh, you finished the game. I don't know what that phrase even means. I'm just gonna go backwards. Oh, she still goes up. No matter what you did, she would have kept going forward. Like, I was trying to move down, I couldn't. Oh, I didn't know I was at the ending. I thought there was gonna be more to it because, like, I thought this level would be a little bit longer, like almost as long as the chef one, because that took like a couple of days to do. Whoa. I think that's a solid first game. I feel like some of this stuff was kind of weird, but it's like the type of thing where like the game won't move the plot, if you don't move to a certain point in the story. You know how I feel when like you can actually go backwards and then, or like not move, and you pretty much stop everything from moving. Like you stop the plot from moving just because you stop moving. It's kind of funny. It's kind of like a. It's kind of like some games do it. I kind of describe it like a pop-up book. You know those books where like when you turn the page, something pops up, right? When you like say like in those pop-up books, you always have to turn the page fully to get the full effect of the pop-up. But what happens if you only turn the page halfway? You don't get the full effect. Right? The full effect is the whole motion of it boop popping out. But when you turn the page halfway, it kind of just stays in like that certain state. That's what I kind of think of it. When games do that a lot, or there's some games that do that where like, say like you move from point A to point B, an event pops out, right? Like something happens, right? Or like something won't execute until you go to point B. But what happens if I'm like halfway there, right? Like, you know, most games like nothing's gonna happen if you're at a certain point halfway. It JRPGs is like kind of like that happens, but more like point A and point B are the events that trigger people like the NPCs to do something different. In this game kind of shows more of that pop book effect, I feel, because whenever I moved from one room to another, um the monsters were like an instance, like someone like when you go from one room to another, like the enemy will like come out of the door and like run after you, right? And say like from going from one room to another, I stay in the middle, right? Like, you know, I wait. I don't like run straight out to the other room right away. If I had done that, then the full pop-up book effect works well, cuz and it looks seamless. But when I'm like I stop myself from like running, nothing happens. Like the enemy won't come crashing through the door right away. They And sometimes it does work well where the monster does come out and then they catch me because I didn't really move. That's happened a couple of times, I feel. Most time it's the latter effect where like if I wait, the monster will open the door and then catch me. So I'm like there. So like the first effect I was saying, it doesn't really happen too often. But I feel like it does, but it does happen, and it's kind of a weird thing. Like for instance, the girl, the final boss, looking at herself in the mirror. Would she look at herself for that long? If I just waited for her to leave, because we could like a strat you could do is like 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 realistically, is wait for the girl to like move and stuff. Except I understand my character is hungry, so she would have died. I feel so. You know what? It's fine. I don't like this. Is not really a tidbit, anyways. It's just something like some games do, and it's always curious to see like what happens. Anyways, that felt a little on the short side. I think I thought it was for me too, but I think that was just our expectation because like so it seemed like I thought the levels would have gotten longer. This is just more of a expectation, right? The first enemy, I guess I'll call him the Long Arms. He can be a librarian, but I'm gonna call him. You know what? I'm gonna call him librarian because there were bugs around him. But he also kills or like he chops up little kids, so I don't know what he is. But I'll just call him librarian since the last level was full of bugs. Librarian level was kind of like it was short, but it's like the first level, so like that's fine. Then you go to the chefs, and that one was kind of long actually. Like, I felt like that took a while to get through, and we don't. But I believe that level ends when Little Knight goes across, like hangs onto the hook and like goes up to the next part. I think that's when we get to the next level. But during the the chef level, it was kind of long. There was lots of puzzles, and so a bit confusing. But that's just me being dumb. That one part was longer than the librarian level, and more puzzles. Then we get to this one, and I feel like it was sort of short. There was less exploring done. There was more chasing, so maybe that's why the level felt longer. There was some puzzles, right? Like there was some parts like figuring out how to get to each room, and you had to dodge the enemies. So I really feel like this level was more focused on being chased, dodging and chasing versus like looking around and doing puzzles. So it might have felt shorter because we're running more, right? We're not looking around exploring. I'm just going like dashing through each room. So that might be a factor in why this level felt so short. But I think the worst problem is for me is that we barely seen that lady. Like what? Like I saw her. We got introduced to her. I think we saw her at the beginning of the level. She's like, when they opened the door for all the customers, I guess, going into the ship. We see her kind of in the background. And that's our first time seeing her. Next time you see her is pretty much after, like, we got chased by all of those customers trying to eat me. No, 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 that wasn't the first time. That we really got a really close look to her. Okay, first time is when she introduces the customers. Second time, oh no, I think it was. The second time was when, like, after we got chased by, like, the hordes of customers, we see her going into a room, or I guess the elevator, and then we get to this stream today. Co-funded by the EU. Nordic game. Is this a Nordic game? I saw some Japanese names on the credits, so I wasn't sure. We can check. Um. Huh? Wait, so now she's all alone? Wait. What? You're free, and then what? This is it? We're not on a ship, mind you. How did we get from a ship to a little island with a door where none of those customers would have fit? First of all, how the heck did we get there? Look. Resume game. Where would you be? Let's see, let's click resume game. We can go back. I just want to see where this would be. I just pressed resume. I wonder what the story is. Oh! I don't have a face? Wait, we start at the beginning. Okay, so we're basically it's just you just restart the game. That is so crazy. Wait. Oh, okay. No, there's no new game plus. I think this one is oh, you can buy the expansion. Oh, it's mixed. Wait, why is it mixed? Isn't this game the same? Hmm. Oh, our character is called Six. I don't know how you named her Six. Personally, I like the kid wearing regular clothing and not covering his head. The first extra content has a new scary enemy that targets you only when swimming. Swimming faster is not possible. Some sections will be familiar from the base game to indicate our hero is captive on the very same ship. Uh, Oh, I'm horrible at puzzles. I don't know if I will buy this. Well, yeah, I don't know why people would be mixed. It seems like if this game is like, well, I already had issues with the puzzles a little bit in the chef level, so it's kind of hard to feel like if I would buy it. The chef, I feel like the puzzles were kind of iffy. I feel like they're okay, but definitely could be improved. But maybe that's just me. I'm just bad at puzzles. Wow, this game came out in 2021. Yeah, because now there's gonna be Little Nightmares 3. Little Nightmares, it is the second game in a series that has thrilled. Yeah, it's your turn to survive. What do you mean now it's my turn to survive? I thought we did survive. Where does this take place? A boy wakes up alone surrounded by the husk of burnt out televisions. After stumbling through traps and pitfalls in the wilderness, he finds a girl locked in the basement of a dark and terrible house with only a music box to keep her company. He plays as Mono, the boy traveling with Six, his enigmatic companion. Although they never knew each other before their story began, they must find a way to cooperate as they try to survive the terrors and secrets of the Pale City. Mono can call Six summoner, but she is also quite independent and observant. Pay attention to her cues and work together to open hidden trapdoors, climb giant furniture, and if you're feeling a little scared, hurl tests. Both navigate a world never meant for children. Oh, this game is very symbolic, isn't it? Everyone that's really, really tall are basically adults. But we don't even look like the same height as the kids. You didn't do great on your exam. Wait a minute, you were already doing your exam? I thought you just started. Okay, what the shit? At times, hiding won't be enough. If a resident is chasing you, you'll have to run as fast as you can. Mono is the only one who can stop the ominous thin man, the resident who seems to be be the source of the signal, luring him into the heart of the city. Find the courage to confront their nightmares, and maybe just maybe both Mono and Six can get out of this alive. Oh, look. Ooh, this one's co-op. And two players online. God damn it. Are you kidding? Yeah, but you said the exam was 2 hours. Can we just say this kind of sucks ass? Can I just give this. Wait a minute. It's a different developer. See, this was Tarsier Studios for both 2 and 1. Look, Little Nightmares, Tarsier Studios. Little Nightmares 2, Tarsier Studios. Where's number 3? How come I can't see number 3 here? Wait, I'm gonna type it here. Look, Little Nightmares 3 has Supermassive Games. Isn't Supermassive Game like a big developer? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I guess they're big now. Supermassive Games made what's that game? Cause here it has like Man of Medan, but like they also made the what's that game called that was really big? It was on PlayStation. Visual novel, not visual novel, but like it's like that's not. I forgot what it's called. Let me see if I can find the name of the game. Wait. What's it? I don't know why it's not showing up here. It's the Supermassive Games. Um, Oh, maybe they bought them. Until Dawn. Until Dawn. Did Supermassive Games buy Little Nightmares? Yeah, because like yeah, these guys make like story type games. On their website, they also seem to have more games. So I don't know. Like I don't know why not all of their games right here, but interesting. Supermassive does Outcast too, I think. Yeah, did they buy this though? Do you think they made Outcast or did they just buy the developer? Because like I feel like Supermassive Games make story rich ones. Sorry. Oops. I did not mean to do that. What happened to. Wait, let me Google this. What happened to Tarsier Studios? Oh. Oh. They were. Okay, Tarsier Studios was bought by Embracer Group to grow as a company and expand their creativity and create new IPs, though they have to move on from Little Nightmares to do so. I'm pretty sure they were bought. They had to hand over. Oh. Tarsier were the Little Nightmares developers. Bandai Namco are the owners of the IP. Doesn't matter. Tarsier get bought out by Embracer Group. But because Little Nightmares IP is still owned by Bandai, Embracer basically told Tarsier to move on from Little Nightmares and create other things. I don't know why someone gave an opinion that Tarsier messed up. I mean, if it's owned by Bandai, like, what are they gonna do? They can't do anything. Okay, so basically, it's Supermassive with Bandai. Does anyone know? I'm gonna check really quick. Sorry, music is stopped because when you move out of that with Bandai, like why? Like even if it's with Bandai, I didn't know if they are part of it. Supermassive Games. I can't tell. How do you check if it's still part of Bandai? Because does Bandai Namco own Supermassive Games? In March 2021, the Danish company Nordisk Film purchased and utilized Nordisk Games fully acquired. That doesn't even answer the Bandai thing. Great. Well, I guess I'll go look into that more because it's always interesting. But I guess because little, because I want to know how true it is. I need to look at it up now. Here, I just put this here so you guys can check with me. Because my question is like, why? Because, okay, if Tarsier got bought, which is fine, no one, people are okay with that. It's more like, okay, they got bought, but why Supermassive Games? So, like, and now it's like, okay, are they under it? Like, Bandai Namco is a publisher similar to like Sega, Square Enix. You can hold different companies. That's fine. List of subsidiaries, corps. Let's see. Is it D? See, because here they say Supermassive Games got bought by Nordisk Films and Nordisk Games, but I don't know Nordisk Games. The hell is that? Nordisk Games. Well, people say it seems to be like Bandai works with Nordisk Games, and if Supermassive got bought by Nordisk Games, obviously it's going to be like that. You get to learn with me, guys. Bandai Namco merge and acquisitions are affecting some of the smaller publishers in their capacity to access the best studios. Supermassive acquisition by Nordisk doesn't change anything in the relationship with Bandai Namco. In an interview today, Bandai Namco's European CEO addressed the impact of acquiring smaller publishers, while acknowledging that Bandai Namco is in a privileged position. Da, da, da. What I find. You are. Okay. See, the thing I'm asking is like. Okay, so. Mm, was this 2022? Okay, this would make sense. But that's kind of a really. I don't know how I feel. Okay, okay. Okay, let's get this timeline correct. And okay, so Tarsier had to leave, right? Nordisk. Uh, so Tarsier left to be with a different company. I think what is it? Let's look at Tarsier Studios. Let's see news. Where is it here? Tools. I'm a nerd when it comes to this. Go Google Scholar for this. Guys, we're going to be on a learning journey. Tarsier Studios. Oh, god damn it. I was looking for news. I guess Google Scholar is not for that. Tarsier Studios. Gamescom. Reanimal. I don't care. We gotta go back to 2022. Oh my god. Oh. Windy T's learning stage. Uh. Interesting. Tarsier Studios acquisition. Tarsier is acquired by Embracer Group in 2019. Oh, not in 2022. Wait. Little Nightmares. Wait, they got bought really, like, okay. It follows a little girl named Six. Yes, yes. Tarsier gets acquired and leaves Little Nightmares behind. As it was acquired by the parent company Embracer Group, the original developers have also mentioned that they are finished with the series. In February last year, lots of news buzz regarding Little Nightmares, and it proved to be quite encouraging. It's bittersweet to announce that we are leaving the world of Little Nightmares behind us. The publisher mentioned the series could go on without Tarsier Studios' involvement. They also stated that nothing is planned, but will receive so much love with the release of Little Nightmares 2. It's really weird. Is it going to be a completely different game? Okay, in 2022. When was Little Nightmares 2 released? Let me look at the proper date for Little Nightmares 2. For Google. Like, what was the proper release date for that? 2021. And then, I guess the acquisition from Tarsier to. Tarsier's acquisition. Oh, that's interesting. They got acquired in 2019. In 2021, Little Nightmares 2 was released. So I guess they were working on Little Nightmares 2 until Tarsier leaves Little Nightmare IP. When? Oh, 4 years ago. Oh, okay. Tales is officially done with the World of Little Nightmares going forward. Okay, this was 5 years ago, so 2020. So that if okay, so doing some investigation. This is really shoddy investigation. So Reddit usually has like recent. Well, I say recent. So like, I mean, when if this is 5 years ago, and it's a message from the Tarsier Studios, then this statement was made back in 2020, right? Little Nightmares 2 came out in 2021, so there is highly likely that Tarsier Studios was making Little Nightmares 2 during that time. So it is correct that you have to put their name as a developer on Steam. However, if they did leave by the time they finished Little Nightmares 2, then Little Nightmares 3 is completely Supermassive Games, because they, once the IP got to Supermassive Games, it got bought by Nordisk Games. Uh, when? In 2022. So the game got to was transferred to Supermassive Games in 2020, or maybe later. See, this is the thing I had to check. No, okay, Nordisk Games acquired Supermassive in 2022. Okay, let me try to clear this up. So what we know for sure is 2019 Little Nightmares 1 came out, right? That's fine. It came out in 2019. Then it got bought, or Tarsier gets bought by Embracer Games in 2021. It's kind of between that time, because it's based on like their instant, like their public statement and official news, so it's probably 2020, but officially they come out stating they got bought by Embracer Games in 2021. Little Nightmares 2 came out, so that means the official original developers made the game, which is in line with how Little Nightmares 2 looks like, right? Little Nightmares 2 includes 6, and it has a new character. So it kind of seems in line. Not too bad. Now it kind of gets muddied here. Little Nightmares IP was still with Bandai, right? Most likely, if Tarsier Studios had to leave the IP behind, it's just in the basement of Bandai Namco. 2022, Nordisk Games buys Supermassive Games. Okay, that's fine. Then we know that the game was in 2022. Nordisk Game acquires Supermassive Games. At some point, Bandai Namco gets Supermassive to create Little Nightmares 3. So we don't know when this happened. We just know this is sometime between 2022 and 2025, because the game is going to come out this year, Little Nightmares 3. So that means a period of 3 years between Supermassive getting bought by Nordisk Games and today, where the game of Little Nightmares is getting released. The game was built and developed and now ready to be sold. Is 3 years too short? No, because Little Nightmares 2 came out. Let me restate that. Little Nightmares 1 came out in 2017. Little Nightmares 2 came out in 2021. So that's about 4 years time. So that's not too bad. It all, and this is just guesses, right? I do believe maybe Little Nightmares 2, maybe the IP was, or Little Nightmare 2 was being developed a little bit earlier than or like a little more than 4 years, because sometimes developers, they might kickstart making the game or their next games while still in production of a game that will be released soon. But with a small developer, I don't know if they're doing that. And I don't think they would be making the sequel of Little Nightmares right away after Little Nightmares 1 gets published. So it could be actually less than 4 years. So I'm not too mad about Little Nightmares 3 only taking about 3 years. But Supermassive is also kind of a smaller developer. And they don't make these type of games. They do make a lot of story driven games. But wasn't like Man of Medan okay though? Like the Man of Medan series, they're basically an anthology, right? They're an anthology of visual novels, basically, right? Man of Medan. So yeah, this is like a whole series of stories. So you're seeing an astronaut here and like some guy here, like don't mind it. It's just there's short stories that have like different scenarios. I don't know how I feel. Like Until Dawn was definitely like their breakout game, but Man of Medan was such a weird one. I don't know how I feel. And I've seen, like, I played the first one. I played the first one with Lefty. He has the first one. Uh, they do follow a lot of Hollywood tropes with their stories, so I don't know how I feel with it. Cause like this, like Until Dawn was very Hollywood, right? But it kind of felt like it was a type of visual novel where there was a lot of information at the background. Like, if you Until Dawn, if you find like little hints of like of something, like you found information about the history of the location you were at, hints of the Wendigo, sort of hints of the, yeah. Until Dawn was fine. Like I'm saying, like I like that one because it had like tidbits of sort of information that kind of expand on the story. And for talking game wise, it's still good too. I think there was more interactivity. I feel like when I played Man of Medan, though, the only one I know is this one, the first one, when they go on the boat, get kidnapped by pirates, and they get stuck in a haunted ship, and things happen. Um, that one was, I feel like, more linear. Like, I mean, all the games are linear, but this one was like you're really walking in a straight path, and that's it. Obviously the gameplay is like the choices you make. But it had less, I feel, of gameplay mechanics than Until Dawn, if you could believe that. And also the story was still very Hollywood. I'm not hating Hollywood, but they do it for all their stories, so you can kind of see some, like they don't. It seems like it's and like I said, because the Man of Medan series is less of a game. It's more like visual novels, but it was like it is just more of a novel than reading. Not too bad, but expecting them to create Little Nightmares, we're gonna have to see. But to make Little Nightmares, it's a very different type of ball game, I believe, for them. So this would be really good for them. So we will see how this looks for them. But I guess I guess I'm just worried because how do I show my screen now? Let's go back and look at Little Nightmares. Okay, I got to the Steam store. So how did we get here? You guys see people I know. They're making Little Nightmares 3. And I guess I don't know how I feel. I do like it's a different characters, Low and Alone, but I guess it's kind of cheesy. Like I feel like there's little aspects of like Hollywood, like Low and Alone, like it really like the character's name didn't really have. There's probably more meaning to it, but they had to give them that type of name. Why would like what? And I don't know how I feel that they like I have to do either two players online co-op or play with just a random person. Work together to solve puzzles and survive in this nightmarish world. You could have done a lot better on that test. Are you gonna retry the? Are you gonna retake the test now? Or are you gonna do it later in the day? We're gonna have to see how this game looks. It's very different. So now we know that because this game is from a different developer that I don't believe has history with this game too much. There will be a lot of differences, and but we'll see how it goes. Let's look at a little bit of this description. Maybe I don't like the design. They went back to like hiding their faces again, but I mean they do that for all the kids. Really, face your childhood fears together. Best friends since they found each other in this lonely nightmare. They each possess their iconic item, a bow for Low and a wrench for Alone. They become adept at sneaking through hidden passages, hoisting each other over massive obstacles, and watching each other's backs. Whether you're playing with a friend or an AI, you'll depend on each other's iconic items to create opportunities. Why can't they just do local co-op? Like, and I don't know why this has to be a point, but like, honestly, local co-op. I hate games that do only online co-op. Why? Why can't it be a thing? I don't know. I hate when games do that. The environment is full of clues and possibilities for imaginative children to exploit. Low's arrows can reach high targets, cut through ropes, or down flying enemies. This is going to be interesting to see how that goes. But it's interesting it's not telling me about the story, though. No matter where you go, nowhere is home to horrific monsters. These residents won't hesitate to go out of their way to capture any intrusive little visitors. You might find yourself playing a terrifying game of hide and seek with Monster Baby, struggling to avoid swarms of voracious candy weevils. Wait, this just sounds like I'm fighting an enemy. Oh, we'll see how it goes. Don't be too distracted. Waiting for you as Low and Alone follow their mirror path across a spiral. Oh, now we're fighting monsters. Before it was definitely representative of like adults versus kids. Because I'm telling you right now, I totally believe Little Nightmares 2 is very symbolic. I can't really. Like, okay, so during this game when we were playing Little Nightmares 1, I definitely feel like there was more symbolic. Because our character already starts off here. Right? We wake up in this ship. So I believe we were already captured. And we saw kids being like they were born or taken and then killed off and fed to the people. So it's definitely representative of something. And we saw in the dream we're looking for. I'm believing this little girl was looking for her mom. So maybe that final person was her mother. Because she had a dream of a lady. Why would you dream of her? Anyway, she's going through, has to go through all this whole, I guess, her nightmare of just finding her mother, going through this hellish world to find this person, but I guess going through all this shit, passing through the person that kills the kids. Uh, And then, obviously adults just eat the kids because you guys are messed up. Adults are messed up, guys. I don't know. I guess a lot of the thing, like, I guess you can, like, I don't know. Well, now Little Nightmare is going to be like we're actually fighting monsters, whereas we're fighting who I think is like the adults that are just, they are the monsters. But maybe that's me thinking like it's something related to family and like consumerism or something. Because definitely the adults, they're dressed like that because they're just fat pigs. Well, like, because we're always consuming things. I don't know. But you know what I have to say? Like, regarding, like, irregardless of plot symbolisms and themes, these guys, I love them. I love the chefs. Can I just say that? They are not the worst, okay? Like, they actually had no intention of harming anyone. I feel like they actually didn't understand that uh, I was not, like, maybe if they realized I was human, but I feel like these two people, the librarian, like, I can't even give fault to the librarian. He's blind. Like, he can't even see what I am. He doesn't even realize he's cutting up kids, or maybe he does. I don't know, but he's blind. So he just takes anything that's small and probably very delicate and chops it up because he has to. So I don't give fault for the librarian. I kind of feel bad that we broke his arms. Then we get to the chefs, which honestly, I don't feel bad for them, even though they can see that I'm not a mouse. But I think they just believe we are mice and then chop us up, right? Because they were generally scared of us whenever they saw us, and then try to go after them and kill it, which is what we do with bugs, right? Like, we look and we're like, oh my god, a bug. You either let it escape or you kill it. And given that they use rats to make food, I'm not going to be surprised if they're going to chop us up. These guys are just assholes. You can't even say like, oh, they're gonna eat us because we look like food, bitch. They have so much food. They really be chasing us after they can see that we're running away from them, and they want to eat us. Even though there's food surrounding them, they still want to consume us. That was just shit. So it was rightfully so that Six went and killed them all as she was going up at the end. Totally worth. Here, the lady was a bitch. She doesn't eat us. I don't even think she eats kids as much. Um, and she looked at us at first, so I don't think she wanted to hurt us right away. But then all of a sudden, she does. She was using dark evil magic, so I called it a bitch because that's not a necessity. You just hated us. But yeah, I really like the chefs because I really think they didn't mean any harm. So yeah. It'll be interesting to see how Little Nightmares 3. It'll probably get some good reviews because Supermassive Games is not too bad of a developer. They don't. I feel like they do try to make lots of games with good quality, but the story in Madame Dawn, because they're dishing out so many different stories, that I believe that the stories get pretty poo poo. I don't know. I guess it's kind of the issue when you're trying to dish out a lot of games. But I think that'll be it. This game is pretty solid. I give it like a solid like 7 out of 10. I feel like the puzzles in this part was kind of confusing a bit cuz I guess I couldn't see the cause and effect more readily than I wanted, but that's just the me thing. Like, most of that's just me. This one was a fact. Like, I don't mind. These were different. They didn't have to be the same time length. I didn't expect this to be longer. But I'm surprised this one was very short. Like, I don't even know why this is considered a level. This should be like, I understand why it is because you can see like distinctly they're different, right? But this one was so short. That's what I find so odd. Deep dive, yeah. I love deep diving into the games I play. I think that's why I like a lot of story-rich games. You can go look into it. But I'm kind of disappointed in myself. I didn't really look and delve too deep into the symbolism. But I think of it more as a consumerism type of thing where like these people just keep eating shit. Like they even eat babies. You guys are messed up. So, but I don't know. Time to go into it more. Oh, now we're finished. I don't even know what to do for the morning stream. I honestly didn't think I was gonna finish this one. Like, I'm actually surprised. Cause like half of the stream was me going through and deep diving. It wasn't about the game because we finished the game at like what, like 7:30. Outlast. I'm not playing Outlast. Are you crazy? Are you crazy? No, I want to play something else. Yo, I was dying at the fight. Like, I was dying mentally at this stage. There's no way. Like, I already said I don't want to play Outlast. Like, why would playing Outlast in the morning make it any easier? It's 7:10. It's 8:10 for me. I can't really see the time. If you, yeah, I'll explain later why it's really hard for me to see the monitor sometimes or see the time. I can explain later, but it's, I thought it was 8:20. Uh, but no, yeah. Why would you think if I already said I'm having a difficult time wanting to play Outlast at night, I'm not gonna have an easier time playing this in the morning? East Coasters. Okay, what are you? Central Coaster? You're not West Coaster. Uh, would I play Little Nightmares too? I don't know. I mean, this game was pretty fun though. Not gonna lie, it was pretty fun. How much is it? Let me see how much. I don't want to buy depths. I feel like, should I buy depths? Oops, I pressed circle. There's no coast. Okay, so you're central. You're central coast. I'm gonna call that central coast. Just get the, cause like the DLC is so short. Sorry, I'm just looking how much it is. Oh, wait. Oh no, that's Little Nightmares 1 and 2. Can't you believe that? I don't wanna. How much is Wait. Oh, 550. And then Little Nightmares 2. How do you have extended stories for that already? Well, they go with Mexico, but they don't count. Wait, why not? How much is this game? $40. Well, then including tax, so it might be $5. Or not $5, $50. Cause it's $40 plus tax. Damn, I should have bought the bundle. Oh well. Oh no, wait a minute. $30. Wait a minute. The bundle didn't even do a discount. 86.43. Yeah, it was like nothing. Never mind, it didn't matter. Oh yeah, this is going to be pretty interesting. Obviously, I'm not going to buy Little Nightmares 3. It looks like a very different game. But we'll have to see. We haven't even played Little Nightmares 2, so I can't really compare it. If this is made by Tarsier Studios, we'll be able to see and see if it's different things. But the game, this is what I mean. Like, the game just looks so different. I'm not gonna watch. I watched a little bit of the uh, videos that they showed down there, but I don't want to watch the video too much. I feel like this game is gonna be interesting. I'm gonna guess Little Nightmares 3 is going to be less atmospheric game wise. No, no, no. Sorry, I don't know how to explain, but it's definitely gonna look different for sure. But the pictures they showed for Little Nightmares 3 were pretty horrible pictures. Like, these are great. This already gives me the vibes of Little Nightmares 1, plus also expanding the world, making it look bigger. But Little Nightmares 3 didn't look like that for me. Like, look at it. This, it looks smaller. This is actually a pretty good picture, though, I'm not gonna lie. No, it actually still looks smaller. It looks more, less. It looks like. I don't know how to explain it. But it definitely does look very different. But I hope that's just more because it's just more orange lighting. And maybe they want to hide some of the crazy images or crazy scenes that happen later. Because, like, Little Nightmares 2, like, look at some of these photos. Like, this is insane. I love the holding hands thing. The holding hands thing is actually really cute, and I hope they keep that in the in Little Nightmares 3. If you can't hold hands with your buddy, I'm sorry, that game's already the worst. Because it makes sense. You're in the world of a nightmare, or I guess in this game, like the whole idea is like these kids are in a nightmare and they want to get out of it, which is what we saw for 6. She gets out of the nightmare at the end and is freed, right? And the second game is also like that. You are in a world, in a nightmare, and you want to get out of it again. And now in Little Nightmare 3, you're on a journey to get out of the nightmare. So that one didn't really talk much about the story. Mm, so we'll have to see. It's going to be pretty interesting. I think they already showed like press releases for the game because it was on like those press conferences for like Nintendo, PlayStation. I think it was for PlayStation. So we'll see that. Uh, but yeah, maybe I should get Little Nightmares 2 and then we can play that. It is October, or next week is going to be October, so yeah. I might get that and then play it. That was actually pretty nice. I didn't think I would enjoy it that much. Anyways, thank you for being at my TED Talk. I am gonna go. And we'll see. I don't know about Bite in the Depths. Maybe I should get that. I don't know. Anyways, I will see you guys later with some platforming. I'll be more awake then, so I have to go check the bus because I will have to go now. But I hope you guys have a good day, and I'll see you guys later. Bye bye. Bye, DLC. Yeah, I'm thinking I have to.